What is going on, my people? Chris here with Mayce Collectibles, and today we are going to dive back into another 2010 UFC main event. We're going to fly through this bad boy. I'm not going to sit and inspect every card like we did the first time. We're just going to be ripping out the good ones to put away. A lot of the base cards I keep out of this set because there's a lot of legends in there, and I'm constantly talking about the future value of cards, so it's just something I'm looking out for. But as stated, this is a 2010 TOPPS UFC main event retail box. I want to show you, I actually cracked 3 of these last night during fight night, during Edgar Munoz fight night. And I want to show you one of the cards that I got. I got several good cards, but this card I wanted to show you. This is the worst card I've ever received out of a pack in my entire life. The quality of this card is amazing. So amazing that I sleeved it and I'm going to keep it. Check out this awesome Carlos Condit and Martin Kampmann. Look at Carlos Condit's face and his hand. What is that? The ink just ran straight down like he's melting. See, I don't know what's going on here, but this is the worst quality card I've ever received from any sports card pack I've ever opened ever. So congratulations, TOPPS. Congratulations, UFC. And congratulations to Carlos Condit for being the worst card I've ever seen in my life. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll through this. I'm just looking for notables. Rashad Evans a notable. I don't find future value there. Frankie Edgar and Jr. we shall keep. So big names I pull out. Some of the big names I do not. Like Rashad is a big name, but there just wasn't enough people in the sport that know about people like Rashad. It's the same with Jeremy Stevens. Check Congo, I will keep. Anybody, he's still active in Bellator. Matt Hamill, Sanchez, Phil Baroni, and Alessio Sakara. And Alessio Sakara is another great name in the sport that unfortunately is lost to today, but it's just kind of the way it goes. There's James Wilkes, Amir Sadala, Diego Sanchez, and there's a nice gold John Jones. I'll show you that in a second. Brock Lesnar, of course, we'll keep in a checklist. All right. This John Jones is nice. This is a gold parallel. I believe it's 79-point parallel. You can see here it's very thick. Not the regular cards are not that thick. They're just regular 30 points or so. And I think this is a 70 ish. This, yeah, but so they come each, I'd say maybe every 3rd pack or 4th pack or something like that comes with one of these gold inserts. They're pretty sweet. We'll keep John Jones, obviously. Nice 2010 John Jones there. It's a good hit. All right, Philip Loop, Keith Jardine, Clay Guida, Ricardo Almeida, another great name, Martin Kampmann, Kevin Burns. Hopefully we get an auto. Like I said, I cracked, oh, there's a nice Shogun card. I cracked 3 of these last night, and wouldn't you know it, there's Vitor Belfort. 3 relics, no autos. There's an Anderson Silva. So hopefully today we get us a nice auto. I have pulled a sweet Randy Couture autograph from one of these before, and I've seen from other shops and other folks that I know some really nice autos that can come out of here. So there's Pat Barry, that's Rose Namajunas' husband and coach. Frank Trigg, nice voice Gracie. There's another gold Rich Franklin. If you don't know Rich Franklin, I was a big fan of his. Nice Nate Diaz. He's from, Rich Franklin's from Cincinnati, Ohio. He was a school teacher and fought in the UFC towards the end of his teaching career. He was pretty popular. He's a really good fighter in the day. Josh Schneer. All right, there's another fight poster. I love those. Kind of running out of room here. Try to keep this a little bit organized. Chris Lido, Chris Lights Out Lido, another guy I really liked. Brian Bowles, this is the only card that came in this set. Let me find another vertical. Here we go, Martin Kampmann. So all the cards, when you flip them over, should face this way, and when you flip his over, it's upside down. So all of Brian Bowles were misprints directionally. All right, we're almost halfway through. 4 more packs to go, it looks like, after this. We've got a few nice hits so far. There's a nice WEC Uriah Faber, pre-UFC days. It's going to be a nice card one day. Josh Koscheck, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle was another good fighter. Sometimes you come across names in here and you're like, man, I forgot all about that guy. Like Roger Huerta. Nobody talks about Roger Huerta or Caro Parisian or any of these other kind of older guys, which is crazy to me. There's a nice 2010 George St. Pierre. Tito Ortiz and Dan Hardy. We keep Dan Hardy. Ryan Bader. Another good fighter, but not popular. I see a good one on the back there. Thiago Silva, Melvin Gillard. There's a nice Chuck Liddell. Fight the Good Fight insert. It's a nice card. I tell you, we are messy today. There we go. All right, let's keep rolling. Who do we got here? Haven't done them. And then, of course, Mark Coleman, super legend of the sport. Nice Lyoto Machida. I love how every card is a refractor in this set as well. Joe Lazone. That's a nice card for 2010. Michael Bisping. Another nice hit. Johnny Hendricks, great fighter. Cameron Dollar and Jason Dent Gold. And Jamie Varner. Alright. So far, pretty decent. For my set, I'm actually going to make a video showing you guys my set of this and the few cards that I'm missing from it. And hopefully you guys can help me out. But the fight posters are something I'm really after. I really like the fight posters. There's a nice Nogueira. And Joe Daddy Stevenson. He was a pioneer of the sport. Nobody today seems to know who Joe Stevenson is, but man, he was like the one of the OGs back in the day. Especially if any of you used to watch King of the Cage or anything like that. All right, there's Quentin Rampage Jackson. And there's Caro Parisian, speak of the devil. Talk about an exciting fighter in his time. This was kind of before mixed martial arts was really mixed martial arts. It's kind of just now to the point where everyone is pretty much well-rounded everywhere. Before, it was more of like specialist just fighting. So, you know, Caro Parisian was one of the first, I'm not saying the first, but one of the first who was very, very high level judo. And he would go in there and, you know, you're fighting guys who didn't have any kind of judo experience or anything, no Greco-Roman. And he would just throw people in insane ways. He was so fun to watch if you ever got to watch him. If not, I recommend going and maybe on YouTube or something you can find some clips of his. Awesome fighter. BJ Penn. Look at this. Look how young Alexander Gustafsson looks in that. That's insane. Oh, and there's our relic, Thiago Alves. So it looks like, and there's a Damian Maia. I don't keep the Damian Maias just because that card sucks. You can't even see him. That's a terrible card. Thiago Alves, not real thrilled about that. Gotten several of those. So we shall put that to the side. And hopefully grab us a nice numbered in here. Should be maybe a black or a bronze. We'll get lucky. George Soteropoulos, Cameron Dollar. There's a nice Tito Ortiz. Like, look at that. That is sick. Man, I love that. I love these throwback posters so much. I collect the real posters as well. We'll keep that for us. You know, the fight posters, all the fighters signed before the fights. I like to collect those as well. All right, let's see here. There's a nice Chuck Liddell, Dong Hyun Kim, Mike Brown, coach at American Top Team nowadays. That's a keeper for sure. Folks, Mike Brown, you know, that's at ATT. He's coaching Jorge Masvidal, Amanda Nunes, Dustin Poirier. A lot of big hitters. Ben Saunders, Paul Kelly, John Fitch. It's a nice card. I'll keep that. All right, let's see, maybe 6 packs to go, something like that. So not a terrible box, not a great box. We didn't get another face melter yet, so looks like our printing's in order. At least we got that going for us. Sorry about the motion sickness there. All right, there we go. Get a little more organized. There's a nice John Jones 2010. Carlos Condit. Leonard Garcia. Just gold. And Thondelay Silva. Of course, a keeper. Another checklist. So sometimes when you just get kind of a crap relic, I mean, you got to think this came out in 2010. Thiago Alves was pretty damn popular in 2010, but when you get a bad relic instead of a auto or anything like that, sometimes they will hook you up with a black and a bronze numbered card. So I'm still hoping for that. We'll see. Mac Danzig, another popular guy back in the day. I tell you, he is made it as popular. I had his black numbered card and it sold in 10 minutes. It was crazy. I didn't think anybody even knew who he was. Kane Velasquez, another definite keeper. I tell you what, you guys, all of the people who cross sport between UFC and like WCW or WWF, whatever it is, pro wrestling. I don't watch pro wrestling, but whatever it is, man, I tell you, they are sought after. They are definite keepers. If you didn't know that, like everyone makes fun of CM Punk, and understandably why. In the MMA world, he's a horrible fighter. But I tell you what, his card catches as much, if not more value as anybody else in MMA. And his cards are in higher demand than pretty much anybody in MMA. If you don't think so, and you have a CM Punk card laying around, put it on eBay, put it on Mercari. I guarantee it'll sell, especially if it's an autograph. It'll get eaten up immediately. He has a massive, massive following. I have no idea why. I assume because of wrestling. I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying these are the facts. So keep in mind, those guys like CM Punk, Kane Velasquez, Brock Lesnar, you know, the guys who did both sports, people, it got a huge following. Nate Corey, and that's only going to, you know, appreciate over time, one would assume. Chael Sonnen, of course, we'll keep old Chael. Gabriel Gonzaga and Matt Hughes. We'll keep that Matt Hughes. What do we got? 4 packs to go here. This one feels thick. Give us a black numbered card in here. Not a Tyson Griffin. There's Rich Franklin. Mike Pierce. Randy Couture. We will definitely keep that. Anthony Rumble Johnson. Fighting all the way back in 2010, if you didn't know. And there's a black Alessio Sakara. See, this would be a sweet card if anybody knew who he was anymore. I know some of you all, people watching this channel probably will know who he is because you guys are obviously into UFC if you're watching me open UFC cards. But for kind of the mainstream UFC crowd, I don't think most people know who Alessio Sakara is, which is a shame. Because he's he was a big name in the game. He had a huge impact on the sport. This is a sweet card. What is it? 137 and 188. So not numbered terribly well, but it's a nice card. In 2010, this would have been an awesome hit. So, given that we did get our black, I'm more optimistic we are going to find a bronze in here. I don't think it always works that way, but it seems to be. So hopefully we'll pull a nice bronze of somebody, and they're numbered much better, much lower. So we'll see if we can do that. Kendall Grove and Jim Miller. There's Jim Miller back in 2010. All right. 2 packs left. Can we pull a bronze? Aaron Riley. Aaron Simpson. Marcus Davis. Kenflo Florian. All right. Last pack. Here we go. Give us a bronze. Stephen Bonner. John Howard. There's a nice Matt Serra 2010 from winning the Ultimate Fighter. Very cool. CB Dalloway and Tim Creeder. Alright, so we did not get a bronze. We have a bunch of cards that we do not need. We already have for the set. But this is what I love about the 2010 UFC main event set. you get a you get a relic or you get an autograph. You get these sweet fight posters. The inserts are great. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, the inserts you get from 2010 is fantastic. I love collecting the whole sets, including the inserts. Give you a numbered card and several 79 point. How many did we get in here? We got 4 with the 79 point golds. And there are how many packs in one of these? 24 packs. So 24 divided by 4 is 6. So about every 6th pack or so you get a gold. This right here is a banger of a card. So not bad, not bad, not bad. But what I was saying was that what I truly like about the 2010 UFC main event is even in the base set, look how many cards are right here. And this is just me. I like hoarding these away. These are all legends, you know, and these cards are packed fresh. And I'm just going to put them up, and in 10 years, we'll see what happens. But it's just, you can really, I feel like the value is really, really there for these. But we shall see. Only time will tell. Either way, even if they're never, I don't collect them just, you know, to make money. I collect these because I love UFC, and I love collecting trading cards and memorabilia of UFC stuff. So that's what I do. But if you can make some money on the side, hey, you can't beat that. Anyhow, that's going to do it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed watching this 2010 UFC main event. If you haven't yet, there are a few spots. We already filled up and sold out one group for the 2020 TOPPS UFC, Hobby Box this Friday or Saturday. So if you don't know, the 2020 TOPPS UFC cards come out this week. They've been delayed multiple times, but this week they are supposed to come out on Friday. So we're going to be cracking those. I've already sold out one entire group break for that, and I have listed another one, and I think it's about halfway sold out. So make sure you jump in there if you want to get involved in a group break for a cheap price and have a potential to win you some sweet cards. There's 2 autographs per box. But anyhow, that's going to do it for today, folks. I really appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care.